Don't miss the warning signs. Find out how to read the signs of life in this episode of 5 Minutes Closer. I'm Vaughn Weatherford, and this is 5 Minutes Closer. For the next 5 minutes, let's explore some biblical truths and apply them to your life. No podcast, including this one, can transform your life or give you what you really need. Only Jesus can do that. You can find out why in what I've called the first five episodes of 5 Minutes Closer. Each following episode explores scriptural truths that, if you follow them, will bring you 5 minutes closer to the person God created you to be. Let's see if we can get you 5 minutes closer. Warning signs are a part of life. Drive on any highway and you will see signs warning of issues ahead. Sometimes the signs warn drivers to slow down. Sometimes there are flagmen with the signs directing traffic to stop when necessary. There are laws against ignoring those warnings. If you don't slow down or if you ignore the directions, you could pay a fine double the usual amount. Why? Because ignoring the warnings puts you and other drivers in danger. You could seriously injure or even kill a highway worker, or you could seriously injure or kill yourself. God promises to defeat the people of Canaan as the nation of Israel entered the Promised Land, but the people of Israel needed to understand why. The people of Canaan had fallen into terrible and perverse sin. The verses preceding this passage warn the Israelites against making the same choices. Following God's command would lead them to victory. Departing from God's command would have dire consequences, according to Leviticus chapter 20, verse 22. You shall therefore keep all my statutes and all my rules and do them, that the land where I am bringing you to live may not vomit you out. If they refused to follow God's command, the land would literally spew them out. They would be gone quicker than they could spell golden calf. They were called to be holy, to be separated unto God. If they weren't, they would suffer the consequences of being outside His will. The same is true for God's warning. He knows what happens when we step outside His will. That's not what He wants for us. His Word cautions us of the dangers ahead. Ignoring those warnings brings serious consequences. Suppose a football team runs a play that fails so miserably it results in their losing the game. So the next week, what do? Well, they run the same play again, and again, it fails miserably and causes them to lose the game. Every week, they run the same play, and every week, they have the same results. The failure of that play causes them to lose the game. Well, after the season, what happens? All the coaches of all the other teams call the coach of the losing team and ask, tell us the secret of your play. We want our team to try it out too. Well, of course, that's not what's going to happen. If a team is running a play that causes them to lose every time, any coach with any sense at all is going to avoid running that play at all costs. Rip it out of the playbook, burn it, never let it see the light of day again. No one is going to want to run a play that is proven to lose. God told the nation of Israel, the people of Canaan have left the true God out of their lives. Watch what happens to them, and don't let the same thing happen to you. If you live your life that way, you know what's coming. We need to realize the same thing. If we live our lives in the ways of this world, we can expect the same rewards this world receives, a life of emptiness, heartache, where more is never enough. If we live our lives for Christ, if we live in His will, we will find what He has promised. We will be the people that He has created us to be. Look around. Learn from the mistakes of this world. Don't get caught in the same trap. Choose a better way, because now you're 5 minutes closer. My prayer is that these 5 minutes have challenged you, inspired you, and caused you to consider applying God's message for your life from His Word. To find out more, visit our website at 5minutescloser.com. Join me next time to see if we can get you 5 minutes closer.